The A-10 Thunderbolt II, also affectionately known as the Warthog or the Flying Tank, is one of the most iconic ground attack aircraft in the history of modern military aviation. Designed and manufactured by Fairchild Republic in the early 1970s, the A-10 emerged amid the tensions of the Cold War, when the Pentagon recognized the urgent need for a specialized platform to counter the thousands of Soviet T-72 and T-80 tanks. Unlike multi-role fighter jets, such as the F-16 or F-15, the A-10 is fully optimized for close air support, CAS, and interdiction missions, prioritizing exceptional durability, high lethality firepower at low altitudes, and survivability in dense air defense environments. Since its official induction in 1976, the A-10 has participated in numerous major and minor conflicts, from the 1991 Gulf War, where it destroyed over 900 Iraqi tanks, Afghanistan in 2001, Iraq in 2003, to operations against ISIS in Syria, and most recently, patrol missions in the Strait of Hormuz in 2026. Although the U.S. Air Force, USAF, has repeatedly attempted to retire the A-10 to make way for the more versatile F-35 Lightning II, the A-10 remains in service and operates effectively as of April 2026, with approximately 281 aircraft remaining, thanks to its superior combat performance, a combat readiness rate exceeding 95%, and lower operating costs compared to modern counterparts. The development of the A-10 was closely tied to the AX Attack Experimental program initiated by the Pentagon in 1966, following the failures of the A-1 Skyraider and A-7 Corsair II during the Vietnam War, when these aircraft proved unable to effectively counter large numbers of armored tanks. By 1970, the requirements were specified. The aircraft had to be capable of destroying Soviet tanks in Europe at a low cost, with high durability, and focused on a 30mm cannon as its primary weapon. Fairchild Republic won the contract thanks to a simple yet extremely practical design. The YA-10 prototype made its first flight in 1972, and mass production ran from 1974 to 1984, resulting in a total of 713 aircraft, including 48 YA-10s and 665 A-10As. The A-10's strategic role is to fly at low altitudes between 300 and 2,500 meters, circling over targets to provide precise support for ground troops, destroying tanks, fortifications, and ground threats. During the 1991 Gulf War, the A-10 flew over 8,100 sorties, destroying 288 tanks and 73 aircraft, while losing only 5 aircraft, an impressive survival rate of 99.8%. In Afghanistan and Iraq, it supported Marines against the Taliban with precision-guided bombs, while in Syria against ISIS in 2015, the A-10 teamed up with Reaper drones to create an effective kill chain. Even as late as 2026, the A-10 remained deployed in the Strait of Hormuz to counter threats from Iran, demonstrating its timeless versatility. The USAF's initial strategy was to replace the A-10 with the F-35, but the U.S. Congress has repeatedly delayed the plan based on combat data. The A-10 is significantly cheaper, $17 million versus $135 million per F-35, and its close air support, CAS, effectiveness is twice as high, pushing the retirement plan back to after 2030.
The A-10's design may appear clunky, but it represents the pinnacle of practicality, prioritizing survivability over speed or stealth. In terms of dimensions, the aircraft is 16.26 meters long, with a wingspan of 17.53 meters and a large straight wing area of 47.01 square meters, enabling high lift even at low speeds of just 220 kilometers per hour. It stands 4.47 meters tall, has an empty weight of 11,321 kilograms, a maximum takeoff weight of 22,680 kilograms, and a flexible weapons payload ranging from 7,258 to 13,380 kilograms across 11 hardpoints. The engines are two General Electric TF34-GE-100A turbofan units, each providing 40.32 kilonewtons of thrust,
mounted high on the rear fuselage to avoid damage from ground artillery shrapnel, along with special heat shields. Flight performance includes a maximum speed of 706 kilometers per hour, Mach 0.56, a range of 4,150 kilometers with auxiliary fuel tanks, a combat radius of 460 kilometers in high-tech mode, or up to 1,280 kilometers in ferry mode, a service ceiling of 13,636 meters, and a climb rate of 1,828 meters per minute. Internal fuel capacity is up to 4,892 kilograms, combined with in-flight refueling via a boom, and the newly upgraded A-10C version adds a flexible hose probe for refueling from a C-130 Hercules. Durability is the soul of the A-10, featuring a 540-kilogram titanium bathtub armor suite, 12.7 to 38.1 millimeters thick, surrounding the pilot, capable of withstanding direct hits from 23mm API rounds without penetration. Its redundant wing structure, bulletproof cockpit, and backup hydraulic system allow for manual flight even if 2/3 of the system is lost, along with emergency refueling capabilities and a special ejection seat designed for low-speed operations. In combat, the A-10 has survived thousands of bullet holes, most notably the 85-0159, which returned to base with its nose completely severed after being hit by a missile. Regarding avionics, the A-10C variant is equipped with HOTAs, hands-on throttle and stick, a multi-function display, lightning/sniper laser targeting pods, night vision goggles, NVG, a warning radar, and a chaff/flare countermeasure system. The CNI satellite communication and GPS systems support JDAM/JSOW bombs, making the A-10 a high-precision platform despite its slow speed. Weapons are what make the A-10 famous, with its heart being the GAU-8 Avenger cannon, a technological masterpiece featuring a 7-barrel 30mm Gatling gun with a rate of fire of 3,900 rounds per minute in high mode, or 2,100 rounds per minute in low mode, a barrel rotation speed of 4,200 revolutions per minute, and a magazine capacity of 1,174 rounds, including HEI, high explosive incendiary, API, armor-piercing, and TP, training rounds. Depleted uranium rounds can penetrate 69 millimeters of RHA at a distance of 1 kilometer, with firepower equivalent to the ZSU-23 cannon. The cannon is offset by 5 degrees from the aircraft's nose to prevent collisions during firing, with vibrations amounting to only 10% of engine power. A single 2-second burst is sufficient to destroy a tank. Additionally, 11 hardpoints allow for the carriage of AGM-65 Maverick, TV/IR, up to 13 rounds, AGM-88 HARM anti-radar missiles, GBU-12/38 laser/GPS guided bombs, CBU-87/97 cluster bombs, Hydra 70 rockets, 76 rounds, and AIM-9 Sidewinder air-to-air missiles for self-defense. The A-10C variant integrates JDAM, GBU-54, and SDB, with a total bomb load of up to 16,000 pounds, equivalent to a World War II-era B-17 bomber. During the 1991 Gulf War, Maverick missiles fired from the A-10 destroyed 80% of Iraqi tanks, while in Syria in 2015, it combined with drones to destroy moving targets with high precision. Regarding upgraded versions, the original A-10A focused on basic close air support, CAS, but the A-10C from 2005 to 2011, upgrading 356 aircraft at a cost of $4.4 billion, introduced the Precision Attack Display System, Digital Threat Protection, and Automatic Ground Collision Avoidance System, GCAS. The Wingset 4 program in the 2020s extends its service life to 2040, while the A-10C2 Tank Killer, equipped with the Sniper Pod, enhances ISR reconnaissance capabilities. The A-10's combat performance is legendary. Desert Storm achieved a 90% kill rate with Maverick missiles, Enduring Freedom dropped 32 million pounds of munitions. Inherent Resolve supported 6,500 cast sorties, and it even recorded 2 air-to-air kills, MiG-17 and MiG-25.
Cost is the reason the A-10 has outlasted its peers. Production cost just $27.8 million per unit in 1980, equivalent to $100 million in 2026. 5 times cheaper than the F-35A, with a total program cost of approximately $20 billion. Operating costs are $17,716 per hour, 2023, lower than the F-35, $33,000 per hour, though maintenance costs are high at $20,000 per hour due to complex components like smart eddies. A $2 billion Boeing contract covers repairs for 281 aircraft, but budget shortages put 1/3 of the fleet at risk of being retired. Upgrading an A-10C costs $12 million per aircraft, but savings are achieved through digital twin technology. The A-10 has superior durability, unmatched close air support, CAS, firepower, and low operating costs. But its drawbacks include slow speed, 706 kilometers per hour, vulnerability to man-portable air defense systems, MANPADS, and a lack of stealth against 5th-generation aircraft. By 2030, it may be replaced by the A-29 Super Tucano, OA-1K, or drones, with an Asian-specific 2026 upgrade designed to counter China's J-20. The A-10 Thunderbolt II is not just an aircraft. It is a living testament to the simple is best philosophy in modern warfare. With its powerful GAU-8, indestructible titanium armor, and a glorious history spanning decades, it has defied all retirement plans to continue protecting U.S. ground troops in chaotic battlefields like the Strait of Hormuz in 2026. Though its technology predates the era of drones and the F-35, the Warthog's enduring combat value will forever remain a legacy in the history of the Air Force. Is the A-10 Thunderbolt II still the most fearsome battlefield machine today? Share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video.